happy to have you with us this evening and want you to enjoy every minute of your stay here. And while you relax and stretch, visit our concession where you'll find something to please you.
Now, when you're going to dial a number, wait for the dial tone. You're all familiar with it. It's the hum you hear in the receiver, like this.
Now, here he is, the one, the only.
I told you not to call me here anymore. What are you talking? Oh, sorry. Oh, hello. How are you? So it's 5:13 on what is today? Thursday. It's the last day of the week for me because I'm leaving for Florida tomorrow. I'm going to be a 3-day event in the beautiful Orlando. It's going to be fantastic. I've been to Florida a couple times. I've just never played. And now I'm going to be playing there. It's going to be fun, fantastic. We're really looking forward to it. It's been an amazing day here. It's been about like 65, 70, not bone-chilling Houston weather. That's crazy. Global warming. Anyway, so tonight, a friend of mine, Solo, he asked me, he goes, I'm connected with this new company. Can we do a little show about them and promote? And I said, for you, my brother, the world. He's such a cool cat. So I said, yep, anything you want to do, I'm in. I looked at their product and I said, this is cool. And they're connected with our sport. And you're going to find out more about them. So can you see it behind me? Can you see that? Look. Is that cool or what? Is that cool? Yeah, that's them. All right, let's bring him in. Oh, wait. Oh, Panda, I didn't want to interrupt you. Go ahead. No, if you were doing something else.
Fine. You are fine. I was trying to put another hat on, but I couldn't find one.
No, I don't want to interrupt you. Oh, look at Ross. Where's Ross?
Ross is black screened.
Oh, no. Ross.
Black screen. Oh, you're going to have to go to that. Oh, no. You're going to have to go to the screenshot first. Oh, no.
Hang on a second. There's Ross. Okay, there's Ross. All right. So Ross has been having some internet difficulties. He's in, I think, Nevada. Where is he? Where are you, Nevada?
I'm in Lake Tahoe. So right in state line. So right between California and Nevada.
And he's on vacation on Airbnb in Spielberg's house. It's amazing. There was this huge. He gave us a tour. It was fantastic. But I guess Spielberg doesn't have good internet, so. It was Kevin Shoppy. So now it's either the circle, the black screen, or the looming face here. So
we'll just lean over this, right, Panda?
Do you want to Ross? Do you want to maybe turn the lights on in the house? What are you gonna do there? What are you gonna do? You want to like?
No, I mean it's mood lighting. You know, Spielberg. He's got to set the mood for the theater and everything. So it's mood lighting right now.
You got me in the mood. All right, cool. All right, so maybe restart. You want to do a restart? I'll bring you back in. I promise.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll hop back out and we'll see if I can get.
Okay, cool. I'll see you in a second. We'll just talk behind your back. Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
I was waiting for the ET finger to come through.
Yeah, right. A glow stick.
All right. So anyway, let's do this. Steve, you've been involved with these guys for like a year now?
I got officially involved with Dyzana back in July when I went independent. I was previously trying to work with Tim to involve my previous team with Dyzana, which has now still come to fruition anyway, by my partner Panda here. And yeah, a good product. It's the nicest jersey I've owned. I'll say that much. It's comfy. I mean, you would think I have a stupid face frozen on the screen. I hate that.
Yes, you do.
Hate
Don't
that
you guys
so
own
much.
Ethernet cords?
Guess what? You're going into the screenshot family. There you go.
Oh, you guys are
God.
gamers. Come on now.
This is my work laptop. Give me a break.
You guys. I mean, really? Do you want to start the show next week or something? What do you want to do? Come on.
All right.
Give me
My ping will catch up then.
Listen,
But-
only Panda is rocking. The rest of you guys are using what, CompuServe or what the fuck?
I have to, man. I have like a gig network because I have to use a VPN for work, and everything has to be up top speed for me. So
I got it. Okay. Well, Solo. I don't mind. Listen.
No, I'm still here. I'm kidding. I don't know why the screen's frozen. Ross's screen gets unfrozen, and mine gets locked up. That's just how it is.
It's only 3 working at a time. You got to hop back out, hop back in, and then we'll see who you push out this time.
I should have actually paid for the, what's it called? More than 3 one? Is that what it is? No, exactly.
Oh, you just on the free service, and you got to pay for more people to come in.
No, dude, I'm on the 10. You can do 10 people here. Could you imagine 10 solos all stuck? That'd be fucked up.
10 solos? No one can feed that many mounts.
That's not solo at that point.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Oh, that's very funny. I like
that's true.
I like that. Hey, listen. So, Steven, do you want to restart?
Yeah, sure. There you go. What? Dropped from the camera. Ross is going to talk first. So
you're stuck. You're just stuck. You look like your birthday.
That's not better.
Okay. Okay. So listen, now Ross is cool. Panda's amazing, and you have like a big F as in fail. There you go.
Yeah. Thanks.
Fail.
Fail on computers and fail in paintball too. That's cool.
Look at that. So listen, reboot, Steven, reboot. I'm gonna remove you. You can reboot. Hang on a second. I'm gonna kick you from the studio and you can reboot. All right. Anyway, so listen. He said he's been with you since July, Panda.
Yes.
Now, again, I don't know anything about you guys other than I see that you make jerseys and clothes and all that kind of stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So I'm going to defer to Ross. What Dyzana really is. Honestly, I've been a part of Dyzana for about 3 years now as a player for them. And it's been a wonderful time. I mean, not many people can make Fat Boy jerseys. I know it's wrong, not really wrong to say, but the Fat Boy jerseys work for me. And I'm very appreciative of that. I'm used to having, something snug on the hips, and I'm like, I don't look good on these photos. But ever since Dyzana came along, I've been blasting social media and Facebook with all my jersey photos and everything with all of our kids. We look fantastic.
Nice.
Again, thanks Ross for all of that help, and you and Tim. I really do appreciate that.
Okay, so who's the main? Ross, are you the main guy here?
Yeah, I guess that'd be me. So I think I've been kind of more, in an official capacity with Dyzana more than anybody. So I started with, I kind of like Panda. I started several years ago. I actually was a customer first. I actually met them. I had always wanted to go to Invasion in Normandy, and as a kid, I never really was able to get myself there. Well, before I'm getting married, what's the one thing I want to do at my bachelor party but play paintball with a whole bunch of other people and get drunk and go play for an entire weekend? So I went up to Invasion in Normandy, I think 2017, and rocked it for the weekend. I met Tim. We hit it off. I had just started playing with regulators in Virginia, and we were looking for some new jerseys. We were with another company. I don't like throwing out names, but we were with another company, and we weren't really satisfied with what we were getting. There was a couple orders that we got that missing what amounted to several $100s worth of gear that we just never got. So we started up chatting with Tim. We got our first set of jerseys late or early 2018. We rocked them the whole year. And then I started to just I started to be a bug in Tim's ear, probably messaging him more than my wife at the time for sure. Because I was just throwing him ideas of things that, I wanted to see out of a paintball company that, if he could help make happen, that's what I wanted. And so we just kind of got closer. Me and Tim are friends, and started putting another bug in his ear, be like, hey, how can I make this more of an official thing? And So he said, hey, I really could use some help on, sponsorship side and working with teams and, kind of handling some of the business to business stuff. So that's kind of the role that I'm filling right now. So I helped us get started with that, and that's kind of where I've been.
So wait, was Tim like just sewing these out of his house, and he just like how did this? It sound like he was like a small business, and all of a sudden you came in and said, "Hey, I got ideas." I mean, I don't even know what's going on. Is this like a small business for Tim, and he was just not really trying to compete with Raza and all the rest of the guys? How does this work?
So not necessarily at the beginning. I mean, he wasn't sewing them out of his house. I mean, he found a great manufacturer to actually do the printing and sewing of the jerseys. Started to build a great relationship with them, and it was a new product for their factory, and they're like, sure, we can do it. And so he's kind of helped grow them, and they're we're probably one of our their largest. I would say customers. We're probably one of their largest partners that we work with to produce products.
Okay.
And so we've actually been growing a fair amount, and so much so that they had to get more equipment to basically support the needs that we're trying to go through. So we're helping. I mean, it's not only that Dyzana's growing. I know that it started out kind of as not necessarily as a side gig, but kind of like a side project with Tim. I know he had worked with. I mean, we've all been customers in this industry, right? Like we've all worked with, you name it, whatever company we've worked with it. And, we really wanted a company, and I know Tim did, and I say we now because I like to be a part of it now. And so I'm happy to be here. But we really wanted to be, a company that is for players and try to be really player focused and listen to what the needs are and take the feedback for what products, they're using, what they're not using, different tweaks. If things fail, okay, how can we improve on this to really kind of get the best products out there into the hands of the players? Because, at the end of the day, we're players as well. So,
so how long did this start? When was this? When did this? When was the genesis of this thing?
So I know that Dyzana started in 2015. I started getting involved with Dyzana, obviously at Invasion of Normandy. So that's July of 2017. I guess it's a July one.
Okay.
So that's kind of there. And then the past 6 to 9 months. Probably about that time frame, whatever it officially turned out to be. I started to kind of jump on board with Tim and saying, hey, can I just do this in an official capacity? Let's just kind of get it on the books and start rolling with it.
So 2015, Tim, who is like that's it? Like he's like Madonna or Jewel, or does he have
no, his full name's Tim Sutters.
Tim Sutters. There we go. We're giving him a shout out, right?
The man, the myth.
There you go. So, and then Tim has been in our community for how long?
Oh, he's been playing for a long time. I can't remember who he used to play with, but he's been playing since early 2000s.
Okay, cool. And is that mostly on the tournament stuff or both? Rec ball and tournament?
Mostly tournaments, and I know he's done his fair share of rec ball as well. He's whatever. I guess the proper term, XO, CO, whoever's the lead dog in a scenario game.
Yeah, like general.
He
commander. Yeah,
he commanded against me at Living Dead and won. So
sorry, what was it? Say that one more time.
I said I lost. He won.
I'm just saying, you were glitching out. Can you say it one more time?
Him beat me.
Yeah, I was there at that event, and
that's one of the few scenarios you've been to.
I brought my boys with me, and sorry to give you hell there, Steve.
I don't think any of us expected nearly 1,000-person game on that day at all. That game grew to a size that was untenable for almost anybody to manage.
Being a zombie that day was just pure hell, but it was so much fun.
Nice.
We started fires. It was raining ashes in the CP. It was a day.
Yeah, that was bad. Fun, but bad.
Okay, so this guy has been in our community forever. He's obviously a player. And then, like always, when a player is connected to our community and they're using the product or products, doesn't matter if whoever makes it, then they start to say, wow, I could probably do better. I could do this. You know what I'm saying? I can. And then what happens a lot of times, especially with this little country called Pakistan, is that a lot of people go, hey, I can make jerseys. I can just send my order to them, and then they get into the jersey business, right? And so then sometimes they're they're not fitting well, right? Because they're like a Pakistani large is like ours, what I'm saying? They're all like different sizes kind of thing. So maybe a guy, how do I say this? As big as Panda, how about that? Would order something, or bigger, would order something, and then they would be like, Panda be like, dude, this just doesn't fit, right? And then, but you found this product and you said, wow, this is something special.
For me, I did. Yeah. I was used to ordering 6XLs, and I'm sitting there going, I'm not 6XL, man. Like, what's going on here? But yeah, Tim and company actually said, hey, we can make something better than what you had before, and we haven't been disappointed since. So,
okay, so did they take measurements? How'd they do it?
Honestly, I think all they did was they went out to their factory and said, this doesn't work. This is what, how we actually measure things out, and here it is. This is what you've been making. And after a couple of test runs, I was good. So everyone else has been good.
Dude, that's amazing. Okay, so again, we keep on talking about the factory. They're obviously not outsourcing to another country that prays 5 times a day. You know what I'm saying? They're not like going out like that kind of thing. They're basically doing it made in USA. Is that what we're talking about?
No, they are still. I mean, as you know, everyone wants to be, made in USA. It is really tough, and we would love to get those jobs out there. It is outsourced. I mean, at the end of the day, it is. But like I said, we have a great relationship with the factory. They've been accommodating to us incredibly well. Everything's designed here. Everything that isn't done, like all of our screen printing stuff, all of our embroidery stuff, everything that we can do to make a product that's affordable and the right product for the players, we try and do in-house. We've looked at it before, and for a small company, it's so tough, man. It's so tough.
I agree. Listen, I know that. And the thing is, though, you must have found the right factory or something. Because again, I've heard so many horror stories about people doing that, right? And then it's just like, my name is not Balakin. They keep on spelling my name wrong or something. Listen, you guys, you hit on something. Don't tell anybody what the secret is. Don't tell anybody what the factory is. Just keep it to yourself, because I know listen. I'm friends with HK, and I know they do a lot of stuff in-house. And I've seen their factory. I've seen them work on that kind of stuff, and it's a lot of work. I mean, it's a lot of So you guys have obviously found the secret, and what I'm finding now in the chat and everywhere else, apparently it's just not Panda and Solo that wears this stuff, right?
Absolutely not.
There's a bunch of people here that maybe you even know. Let me see here. How about Rob Firefly? Do you know him?
No, not at all.
No, never heard of this guy.
Love you, Firefly.
Desi, Zachary, some
Justin
Len,
pop up there.
Lee Williams. Geez,
what's up, man? Tactical? What's going on, boys?
Oh, Desi's having a shower call again.
Dude,
on the call in a shower.
Wait, you guys, do you know who Desi is, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so he's going to be. That's the event I'm going to this week. We did a show one time, and we asked him to be on, and his wife gave him the phone, and he happened to be in the shower.
Desi.
There you go. He happened to be in the shower when he got the phone, so he said, "Yeah, I'll take it." So.
I like how you just have that screenshot just immediately ready to pull up.
Oh, it's always ready. It has to be always ready, Reaper.
Dude, I got tons of things. That's how the show runs, man. It's like always ready to go. So you've got a lot of fans I see all over this place here. He's going. Okay, look at this. Is Reaper now going to be a Dyzana athlete? I'm not an athlete really. What am I? I'm just a celebrity. I just that's all. But yeah, I mean, why not? I'll make them a sponsor of mine, and we'll start doing it. We'll start promoting them. I'm in. Hello from Holland. You guys ship overseas to Europe?
Yeah, so that's one thing that we've actually been doing. We've that's kind of one of the bigger things that we're working on. We have we announced it a while ago. We were working on it at the end of 2018, or not 2018. Gosh, it's end of 2020. We were working on basically a large pro shop over there in Germany called Jimmy's Paintball.
Okay.
And so we were working. They're going to be our main distributor in Europe, but COVID's got them locked down so
Right.
Yeah. So much, and they've, so we've kind of had to pump the brakes on that one. So as soon as they're ready to start getting stuff out and people over there can start getting back on the fields, safely and everything, then, we're ready for it. So we are distributing in Europe. Jimmy's will be the exclusive dealer for us for the foreseeable future.
Good. All right, cool. Before COVID, I traveled there a lot, and Canada, Mexico, all over the place. And it's interesting that when something clicks with the community, right? Somebody goes, wow, this is something that we like. I see it all over the place. I mean, it's just amazing. And it's sometimes just the name, the brand itself, not even the quality of the item. You know what I'm saying? What's your thing here for marketing this? It looks to me like the players love it just because of the way it is. I mean, just the quality of what you're talking about. Is there also something like, are you doing stickers and free giveaways and swag? And are you going that route? Or are you just going, no, we got a great product that people love?
Yeah, we do some of that. I mean, obviously we try and reach out as much as we can, like coming on your show is great. Thank you for having us on here. I've done a podcast with actually John Ruhlin on there for Overshot. So I've done those, but I think a lot of it's really just been, kind of word of mouth and people just getting our stuff in their hands and, getting to play with it and, just kind of loving it. And, we've got a lot of repeat customers and people that are buying. Our joggers have been selling like hotcakes. We really can't keep them in stock. It's crazy.
That's actually great. I mean, that's actually
funny you say that. It really is funny because I got a couple messages saying, "Hey, when you're restocking these joggers," I'm like, "Let me get back. I'll let you know." Because once they're there and once they're on the site, they literally just go. They're gone. So,
and I'd say with that, probably our kind of like our tagline, or at least the kind of mantra that we, at least between Tim and I, and we kind of came up with simply better. We try and do things as simply as possible. As obviously, if you get something that's overly complex, there's just more failure points. There's more things to go wrong. It complicates the whole process, and you really just want something that's a simple product built well. And that's really where we're trying to go for it, and try to offer it at incredibly cost efficient for the players, because it's a product like joggers pants. If you spend $130, $140, even $150 on a pair of pants, and they go out in like a month or 2 months, you're going to be back to square one buying another one. So we try and offer it as
not only are you going to be back to square one, you probably won't buy from the same company, and you're going to give that company a black eye and by social media and talking about them. So you definitely don't want that. Listen, John is in Holland, and he says he's familiar with Jimmy's, and that's a good thing, because John is one of the leaders of Northern Alliance, one of the biggest paintball teams in Europe. So it's a good thing that you're already kind of like, what I'm saying, established with a company that everybody knows in Germany.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. Who is this guy? East Coast Heads?
That's East Coast Hunters. They're you're familiar with I know you've seen Teddy Bear around, guy with a big bear head. Yeah. The team he belongs to is East Coast Hunters, and they're up in New England and everything. They're one of our sponsors.
Nice. You've got organic growth. I'm really a big fan of that, and just giving people quality and just not smoke and mirrors. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a big thing. Joseph, do you know Joseph? He's out of Texas. I think he just bought a parka. Anyway, so Joseph has his own show as well. It's Roundtable. What is it? Oh, dude, what is it? Anyway, hit him up, or they'll hit you up so you can be on their show as well. And then, have you been on Behind the Bunker, or have you been on Milson Maritime Milson podcast out of the Maritimes of Canada? If you haven't been on any of these shows, let me know, and I'll hook you up with each one of them, so you guys can actually spread the word throughout the planet and get this all over the place. And then you've already been on this guy's show, obviously, right?
Yeah, John Ruhlin. Yeah, I did a talk with John. It was back late last year. I think it was like September or October. Nice. Talked with them about regulators, Dyzana. So no, that was a fun podcast. That was good.
Okay, so let's jump over here. Let me just do this, and let's jump over here. All right, so here we are. This is the only place we can find you, or you guys have a .com?
No, we have a .com, Dyzanasports.com.
Okay, cool. And then if I want to purchase anything, would it be from here?
Nope, it'd be through the .com.
Let me pop this up. Hold on one second. Let me just do that and do that.
And I'm going to plug both Panda and myself. We both have 10% off codes. You can type in Panda or Frosty at checkout for 10%.
Okay, I like it. And Frosty,
everybody loves a Panda more. So
I don't know. There's a lot of snow on the ground. A lot of people building Frosties out there.
Frosty, Frosty, I just want to show you how internet works. You know what I'm saying? You click on something,
okay. I mean, I think I fixed
There
it.
you go. All right,
Turned
cool.
it off
All
and
right.
turned it back on.
Thank you very much. Anyways, okay, so here we are. We've got headbands. It looks like are those headbands or what is that?
So what you're looking at there is basically a template for a custom jogger. So we do offer custom joggers. You can get them for your team. We have currently right now we've got it where you do basically the long stripe down each side of the leg. So that's basically a cut from the template just to kind of show you guys.
Oh, nice. Okay. There's the joggers. Now, to me, a jogger looks like he's playing it. I thought a jogger would be exactly that. You're going jogging with them, but apparently, is that what the tournament guys call their pants?
Yeah. So there's and I don't think I was involved too heavily in like the tournament scene when joggers were first kind of a thing. But there's a couple companies.
So what you're looking at there?
My bad.
Oh,
What?
you're good.
Are you a commander of a game going on right now? What are you doing?
No, I had a notification because somebody tagged me. My
All
bad.
right. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry, Ross.
No, you're good. You're good. I guess Frosty just ruining everything over
You
there.
just ruined. I mean, you were on a roll too, man. This is fucking Frosty.
Just
All right.
messing with my flow. So joggers are they're not your, I don't want to say they're not your typical paintball pant because we definitely built them to be played in.
Okay.
Like we've got the hardcore Dura, really durable knee pads, knee sections. We've got another version of the joggers coming out that we're finalizing right now. I've actually been secretly playing in them for the past about month.
Okay.
A couple different tweaks. So what we're trying to do, we're not trying to change everything. We're just trying to take what we've got and obviously always make it better in the simplest way possible. But the joggers, they're akin to, it's like a sweatpant or, whatever that you can go out and play and go and you don't have to worry about it, getting ate up by turf or whatever.
Listen, I don't know if you know this, but I'm Jewish, and I'm looking at the prices, and dude, you got to raise your prices, man. Come on, this is like I'm giving you some free advice here. You know what I'm saying? Because we control the banks and everything. You know what I'm saying? And all that, you know what I'm saying?
Don't forget the lasers.
The lasers, we had like the special lasers out of whatever. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. No, I'm just joking. Well, I'm not talking about being Jewish, but I am about the banks. But listen, $49. How are you going to stay in business? What the fuck? This is like, come on. This is
Bro,
like
it's the secret sauce, man. Like you hit it on the head, man. We've got an incredible manufacturer that's able to get us product that we can offer it at these prices. I mean, it's you look at other companies and you see what they're charging, and that kind of goes back to it too. Is that I don't want to knock any other company if they're making stuff here in America. I love that. But that you get down to the end of the day where your consumer ultimately has a price point that they need to hit, and you have people that are trying to get into paintball, and if you see, I don't knock anything on the $120 pants or anything like that. I have a pair of a carbon SC pants. I love those things. They're great. And they have their purpose, right? These have their purpose as well. I just think that they kind of fit a lot more of the roles than your typical, heavy duty all Cordura pant or all, synthetic pant, whatever it is. I think this one fits more of the different styles of play across, scenario, tournaments, going to practice. I think the first pair of joggers I wore those things nonstop for like 6 months.
wow.
Like washing them every weekend, hitting, doubleheader Saturday, Sunday, playing out on hard turf, going out and playing in the woods. And they just, they're still great.
Yeah, this, you know what? So you have small, medium, and panda size.
So that's what we were saying.
Whoa. Panda size is 2X. I lost a little bit of weight, but 2X is big.
It jumped to panda right away. All right. Is there a reason why there's no other other ones, or?
Well, that's what we were saying. It's hard to keep these in stock because once they get dropped, we kind of drop the hint like, hey, go look at the site. Something's on there.
Wow.
And they go.
Wow.
They're just gone.
That is impressive. I'm impressed by these things. Now listen, when I first started playing paintball, I just wore a pair of pants, whatever, and then boots. And then after a while, how do I say this? If you play on a hot day, it can get kind of uncomfortable. And so I said, hey, you know what I'm going to do? I took pants and I put grommets down into where the huevos rancheros are, so I can get some air in there, right? Okay, but then I'm looking at these speedball guys, and some of them have like a mesh in there and the whole thing, right? Never mind now, because I've been wearing a kilt for 7 years. But what about these things? Are these like comfortable and everything like that? Like for the gentleman, so he doesn't, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. So I will say this. So the first ones that we had, if you're wearing fleece lined, so we do have some of them. If you'll notice, if you scroll down on the joggers page.
Let me go back.
You're good.
There we go. Okay.
You scroll down. I think there's some that have an icon. Yeah, so the icon with the thermostat and the little snowflake. So those are like our fleece lined ones. Those are great for in the winter, and actually they help. So like if you're playing out on, I just go back to the examples of a turf field because that's where I play all the time.
Yeah.
If you're going on a turf field that doesn't drain and you're going to take a slide, these actually will help save you from being incredibly wet and uncomfortable in a matter of minutes. So this actually helps keep the water out. So that's why people really like, at least that's why I really like the fleece ones. But again, hot day, fleece does not vent. So that's why we removed our liner, the fleece liner anyways, from all of our joggers, except for those ones.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they're relatively comfortable, and the ones that I'm wearing, they do offer a little bit more ventilation. It's not in the area that you specified, but it is a big help. It's kind of in your typical spot where, guys familiar with most paintball pants, you kind of get venting in the back of the knee area. That's where our venting is going to be on the new ones.
Okay. All right. So we've got headbands too, right?
Yep.
And these again are sold out. Jesus Christ, come on, look at this. You guys are like,
oh yeah, they go. Go.
Dude. Okay, so can I design my own, or I just pick what you have?
You can design your own. Usually we do the custom ones for teams, but if you want to order, if you want to order a set of them, we're not going to stop you.
Okay. Again, your prices are amazing. This is fantastic. This is oh man, you didn't update this website for like 4 years? Is that the thing? Come on, these prices are amazing. This is fantastic. You guys are great.
No,
okay.
We do probably have a couple price adjustments coming down the line, but it's nothing that puts it out of the range of where it already is. It's nothing that's going to blow it out of the water.
Wow. These are gorgeous gloves. Did you design these?
So I know I'm talking a bunch, but I actually had a personal stake in getting these designed. I was talking with Tim, and I don't know if you guys had seen, kind of Gorilla Grip gloves, the workers' gloves that are super thin, kind of cotton with like the rubber on them. We were using those for a little while, and they fall apart, man. Like you get one use out of them, and you got to throw them away. Which, I mean, that's kind of what they're designed for. They're super cheap. They're disposable basically. But I told Tim, I was like, hey, can you do gloves? I was like, can we roll with these? And so we went out and we found it's a different manufacturer, but it's actually one that produces gloves for a couple big names in the golf industry. So we partnered with them to produce these, and I mean, they're super solid. And we kind of went in with the same approach, as minimal things to it as possible. So like the palm is all one piece. It's basically the seam, the piece that goes around like all of your fingers is one piece. And then the top is 2 or 3 parts, but I was like minimal sewing because that's where your failure points are, right? So any of your products that, you're putting 2 pieces of material together, that's going to be your weakest point. But I mean, paintball gloves anyways, I mean, I never wore them before because I always thought that they were just for protection. And I'm like, yeah, they don't really protect my hands that much anyways. If you're going to get hit in the hand, it's going to hurt. Yeah. Especially getting hit in the fingertips or whatever. So I didn't really need a glove for that as far as protection. I really just wanted a glove that, if I'm out there, it's, especially if you're playing in like the NXL or you play in any tournament. I mean, you play rain or shine, same in the scenario world. So, I mean,
Right.
you're getting out there, you're getting in the rain, the snow, the mud. And so, bare skin on rubbery grips does not really work. So
Right.
you really need that kind of like nice grippy material. So I don't know if you can zoom in and see, but the
I don't,
palm's got like this nice, like,
can you zoom it? I can't, no, there's no zoom. I guess I
that's
could.
okay. So the palm's got this kind of like nice hex pattern to it.
Yeah, I can see
It gives a
that.
really good grip there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice real hex kind of silicone pattern on there that really grips the gun well,
Dude,
or
like,
whatever you're using, pods, whatever.
okay. I mean, again, these are very nice. This is a really good design. I like this thing a lot. Wow. Okay, so let me just do this. I was just scrolling down here, and I like this stuff here. And again,
Oh, that
how
hoodie
do
looks
you
familiar.
how do you keep them $54? I mean, 44. I'm telling you, my friend, this is like, right? This is like crazy good prices. This is fantastic. Wow, that's a great look at this thing. This is fantastic. This is a jersey, this is a jersey, but is this like a you play in jersey or just hang out? Because he's got the things here to like almost a hoodie. Dude, this is amazing. Hang on a second.
Yep. Yeah, no, those are classic pros. So we modeled them off of basically having a hockey style jersey, the lace ups on here.
Right.
So we've got kind of, I don't know what Tim's really calling it, but it's our, I guess team sort of inspired designs for a lot of hockey teams out there. I know Tim personally is a big hockey fan. I personally am. Go Caps. So
All right.
yeah, so he just started rolling with the designs and was like, those have been selling pretty well as well. I got
The
my money.
Arizona one's my favorite. I love that Arizona one.
Look at this. You've got shirts, long sleeve tank tops, outerwears. Oh my God. This is like a one-stop shop here. This is fantastic. Accessory sunglasses. Come on, socks. Come on.
Oh, the sunglasses are amazing. I've worked a couple booths and we sell out of those a whole bunch. So the price point on those as well. Polarized lenses. I didn't believe it when Tim told me he was getting polarized lenses, and then I put them on. I was like, all right, I believe you.
Dude, this is no wonder you sell. How can you not sell out at these prices? This is amazing. Wait, hang on a second. Solo was hang on a second. Let me get back here. There we go. What's up, Solo? What do you got?
Oh, you would have yours on. Mine's still in the car. Whatever.
Nice, huh?
There you go. No, these are actually really comfortable. And yeah, for polarized lenses, like that's a price point I wasn't skipping either. I got these a while ago. So.
Wow, dude. You know what? On my screen it says exit solo layout. Do you know that? It's actually it says solo layout. Never mind. Anyway, okay. So you guys listen. This is again, I'm I'm blown away here. What's the join the VIP thing?
So I'll continue to talk.
That's your side of the house.
We're up next.
Yep. So VIP, we wanted to do something, like other companies have their, kind of sponsorship programs and everything, but what they want you to do is they want you to basically, you have to exclusively wear all of this stuff and, abide by all of these rules and everything. It's like, well, depending on what you do, it's kind of restrictive for, if you're a team in the, in the NXL and you want to try and, or even local leagues and you want to try and get sponsorships from other people or other companies, sometimes you're in conflict with that. And sometimes you just want a piece from here and a piece from there because you like the gear. And so our Victory Incentive Program, we wanted to do something that wasn't necessarily like that, but we wanted to give something else, an incentive for teams to kind of join us as well and just give the product a try. And if they're so we give out $500 credit if you take first place at any of the approved leagues that we've got. We've got leagues in the East Coast, EPL, NRPL, TSXL, FTP, NXL. So if they're playing in those, team signs up. Basically, you buy a package. We've got different levels: bronze, silver, gold. It's not a buy-in for anything. It's really just get our product, and then if you like it, cool. I actually kind of push for this. A lot of teams say if you buy the product from us in a package, you have to wear it. Well, for us, I know that like you were saying, like the joggers, you never really worn joggers before. A lot of people haven't, and a lot of people might find that that's not the perfect fit for them if they're going to go and play a tournament. Maybe going out there and play in practice or whatever, that works. But when it comes down to game time, that's not what they want to use. So our only requirement for the VIP program to actually earn the incentive if you take first is just be wearing our jerseys. So we provide the joggers and tech shirts in the package. If you don't wear them, we want to be, like I said, we're here for the players. We're not trying to push anything on people that they don't want, but we want you to at least give it a try. And if you don't like it, you don't wear it, cool. But we do find that once people start to wear them, they kind of really like them.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so sponsorship. I mean, do you have like is it like all these guys have discount codes. Like look, Jonathan's pushing his, Frosty's pushing his. Is that part of is that like a different level of this connection to the place, or how does it work?
Yeah, at least for that. So our like VIP code, they would get a personal one to use. So like they get discounts on products. But really what it is that's kind of, and it's kind of putting it in a different point of, kind of distinction with, teams that are just VIP versus fully Dyzana sponsored. So fully, our full sponsored teams, they would get the benefit of having a discount code that would work for everything. Whereas, VIP, you're kind of able to try it out with us and see if you like it without locking yourself into, this massive contract that you're stuck in for a year. Nice. So that's kind of our entryway. If you like our product, you can try us out without getting locked in. You can, you get it for, I think our average discount is like about 20% off a retail price if you get it in the packages. That's about where we're at. Nice. So, you get the product, you try it out. If you like us, pursue us, and it gets us a chance to know the teams as well, because, you get some teams that come in there, they just want to get the discount code so they can turn around and flip it for, products for themselves or whatever they're going to do, or they don't actually use it. They're not good brand ambassadors or whatever. So it's, kind of a way that, it's like test driving a car almost.
Right.
You want to test drive a car with the least amount of, risk involved. Take it home, drive it for a week or two, see if you really like it. And then, if that, team works out, they like us, we like them, they're doing great for us. We'd offer them a full sponsorship after that if they would like it.
I like it. Listen, look at Frank's doing. Frank is hanging out. He's watching the show. He's wearing his joggers and his custom Frosty headband. Dude, come on. This is amazing. Look at this. You got some loyal followers here. This is fantastic.
Yeah, no, our customers are great.
Hey, Panda, next week you'll get a speaking part, okay?
Oh, that's cool. I'm listening in. My part's coming up. I'm just a comic relief out of these three.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, Zachary's in Michigan. Dude, you're like all over the place. Where are you guys based out of?
So Dyzana is located in New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay. Oh,
I'm in Virginia.
Oh, that explains. Okay. So Frosty can walk over to the factory or the
I do have to drive. Everything requires a highway in New Jersey. Keep that in mind.
All right.
With tolls.
Yeah,
nice.
with tolls.
Got it. Okay, so the sponsorship, the national, I like all this kind of stuff. You were able to ramble off all of those tournament events. I think you were making stuff up too. I don't know. I think you were just like adding like PPX9 5553. I was like, you're adding all the shit up, but I'm impressed, dude. Listen, I'm impressed. So what do? You actually go and set up a booth there at these events?
The ones that we can. So we're trying to get more. So like I know that we do it at some of the scenario games. I know Panda and Solo have been to some. But yeah, so we try and set them up where we can. Obviously, we're a smaller shop. So we try and set up where we can. Like we've done a booth at TSXL. I set up a booth at NRPL, which is the NR paintball is down there in Maryland. So I set up a booth for one of theirs. We go to FTP. Trying to think of other ones. Yeah, Panda, Solo, if you guys think of other ones that we've been to, just let me know.
All the EPLs, North, South, Mid-Atlantic. Yeah, we've been doing that a lot. We've been out to Ion for scenarios. I think we had a booth for a Super Game. And Endless, I think.
Yeah, a couple of the OXTC events in past years, we've had booths set up there. So.
Dude, that is amazing! Congratulations on that. Wow, it's amazing. All right, so Panda.
Yes.
Comic relief. No. What's your connection with this whole thing?
So I play for Black Lotus. I am known as Panda, and out in the scenario world, I wear a big fluffy panda suit and a panda hat. So I gotta go into a thorn bush and hang out in my little suit there, and just go shoot some dummies out there.
You guys have like a panda union? Because I'm seeing a lot of pandas out there with the big old, thing. Is there like you guys have like a secret handshake and stuff? And
not that I know of. I've only met one other panda. I think he's out of Florida, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know, Steve. Where's it? You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know who you're talking about. I'm not sure where he's based out of. He's got a head just like Teddy's panda.
Yeah,
exactly, but it's a panda head.
Okay.
So I don't know where he's based out of. I know
but he's not as fluffy as a panda either. So I really can't give him a panda, the panda name.
He's a little on the lean side.
What's the deal with that? Do you go like to a what is it? What are those things? Pinata stores? Where did you get that? Where do you get that? How do you get a panda head like that?
Well, they got that I think at Walmart, but mine's literally just like a little hat that goes on top, and I don't have it here with me because I left it in my car for my gear. So
you don't have the big that whole big the DJ thing. What's that DJ Marshmallow guy? What's his name?
Oh yeah, no, I can't do that. No, I can't play in that. I can't run around like that. I can't do that like Teddy does. Teddy's insane for doing that.
Okay, cool. All right. So you play in the team, you represent the product. You're obviously on the show because you must be doing something with this whole thing. I mean, are you like past the sponsorship or past the what's the deal here?
So my team was sponsored in let's say 2017 on, and that from that point on, Tim asked me to be a brand ambassador along with other people. Nice. I love the product. I wear the product all the time. I literally wear my my thermal joggers out to shovel. So everyone's like, "Oh, what's a Dyzana?" I'm like, "It's a company that I am sponsored by, and I, endorse every day wherever I go. T-shirts, headbands, hats. Just not this one today." And then found out Solo went solo, so they brought Solo in, and with the end of last year, 2020, because 2020 was like literally 10 years long.
November, yeah.
They asked, or Tim asked, if we could head up his scenario sponsorship team. So what we're doing from that point on till today. Well, not till today, but ongoing from today.
So when let me see, in November, Steve was kind of keeping it hush hush a little bit about what was going on, all this kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden, then it kind of this kind of exploded. So Steve, are you kind of like helping to get it into the, how do I say it, onto the bodies of the scenario world versus?
Well, both Panda and I do that jointly. We both reach out to teams, and folks reach out to us, and we try and manage those relationships to bring people within the Dyzana family, explain like what kind of offerings we can provide teams. And like Ross said, with the VIP sponsorship, it really what we're after is getting the jerseys on bodies. In scenario specifically, pants are very particular for players. Right. Yeah. Joggers aren't always the ideal for most people. We're working on something quietly to address that separately. But we want to get jerseys on bodies. Panda and his team have run Dyzana jerseys for the last few years. I was trying to migrate my former team over to it, and they are actually one of the first teams to get sponsored within our program. The SS. Nice. So T-Sock joined on. Rob and M80, East Coast Hunters, Creek Fest has been with Dyzana for the last few years as well, and they've also re-signed. I am terrified of missing teams. So we brought on a lot. Brandon Page and SOC out in the Midwest.
Nice.
So we're building out a stable of great brand ambassador teams to help bring Dyzana out there and make it more well known with both the product and the people involved with the company. Not talking the three people in this video chat, but like the teams that are sponsored.
Right. So. Wow, that is cool. Okay, if people want to contact you, I mean, are we talking directly to Ross, the website? What's all our channels here?
So for the VIP stuff, you can use the website there. That's more than likely going to route to Ross over any of us. As far as for the scenario side of the house for Panda and I, we both have @Dyzana Sports email addresses, Panda and Frosty respectively. And we will be getting something up on the site so you can fill out a form and it'll send us the information required. So.
Okay, so Zach, look at this. They are lightweight, very durable. Love wearing the jerseys, and even the pants are wonderful in the woods, dude.
Yeah.
That's a great testimonial right there. That should be on the poster. All right, and Jonathan overshot paintball pies. Okay, Jonathan, you got to come on my show so you can promote your show. Oh, you're already doing that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm joking.
He's already doing it. He's already one step ahead of you, man.
I constantly see Overshot podcast being spammed everywhere. Every time I open my social media, there's something. I'm like, geez, this guy is like.
Jonathan, to get those pants from Overshot too. Come on now.
Jonathan,
they do look good.
Jonathan, send me a DM. We'll get you on my show and we'll talk about, because I love promoting everybody else. So do that. Hit me up, dude. All right. Mitten Tactical is sponsored. Wow, you guys, Mitten Tactical is out of Michigan.
They're one of the number ones.
Announcement hasn't formally been made, but Mitten Tactical has joined us recently, and I'm very excited to get them going here. They're a great group of guys.
If we're going to drop that, we also just recently brought Outlaw Militia from here in the New Jersey area on as well. That announcement will probably go out sometime, same time as Mittens. So.
Okay, so
let's forget. Don't forget Soup Can too. Soup Can Cox.
Soup Can, yeah. So we're working quite a bit. When we first made the announcement, both Panda and I's phones and media and everything didn't stop for about 6 days.
I couldn't sleep.
It was actually buzz. I was like, the response people had was absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, amazing!
And it was wonderful to have that kind of response, but at the same time, like, oh, that's a lot of work.
Yeah,
and we all have normal jobs on top of this. So
I texted Frosty. I was like, Frosty, what do we do? What do we do?
Open the Pandora's box is what we did, but it's in a good way.
I mean, that's a good problem to have, right?
It is. It really is, and
it's a great problem to have.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this. Yes, COVID's knocking out a lot of our events, whatever, but we're plowing through, especially here in the States. Canada's still locked down. Europe, I can't go to again yet, and Mexico, they don't care. It's like it's always open. But here, I'm going to be going to what do we got? I got Florida this weekend. So we have any representation in Florida?
Going down this weekend, I don't believe there's any Dyzana folks heading down that way. I know we have Rob Firefly and the M80 folks heading down there for his Jurassic game at the end of March, however. So,
right? Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Okay, cool. We've got, I'll be in Michigan twice for Monster Game and for GI Sports versus the World at Hell Survivors. You guys going to be there? Probably your Michigan teams wear your stuff.
I think we're trying to get there.
Yeah. I know Brandon Page and Rob are commanding the GI team. So you have two Dyzana commanders right there running the GI side of the house. So I get both of my stuff like covered on that bat. And then for Monster Game, what's the dates on those again? That's
usually in July.
That's a maybe. I have to see. But I'm sure. I mean, it's Michigan, so I'm going to assume Brandon's going to be there anyway.
I'm sure Brandon's got it covered.
that kind of makes that easy.
He's got it covered.
I know we are more than likely going to have a booth actually set up at Living Legends this year.
That's cool.
The details, because I'll be commanding a Legion on the blue side that year, or this year rather. So
cool.
I can't be a booth babe. I'll be out on the field that entire weekend. But
nice. Well, listen, in Michigan, at one of our games, it's either going to be. I mean, we'll have you guys will have both Mitten and SOC there, repping your stuff, so that'll be fantastic. Okay, so Chicago, we've got what is it? World at War at Paintball Explosion, and Clowns vs Zombies at one's in July and one's in October. Do you guys anybody in the Midwest? You doing anybody there?
Again, that's
on 1 October. I might be able to make the Clowns game. So.
Yeah.
What's that week? What's that date?
Clowns is usually based around one of the tournament events because Ryan Greenspan's always there, so we always have to base it around the princess Ryan Greenspan if he's going to be able to make it or not. So we have to so it's sometimes usually in October. It's usually middle October, whatever. I'm not sure what it is.
That's a possibility for me because I'm in Oklahoma the first weekend, and then we have Endless, and then we'll see.
If it's around NXL Chicago, it's likely end of September, mid-September.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So here's the deal, guys. I bounce around a lot of all over the states. And so what happens is I find out from about Mississippi to the Atlantic seaboard, that's pretty well covered with a lot of games, activity, what you guys are doing, that kind of stuff. When you kind of get Mississippi the opposite way, what I think, what happens if you look on like, when you fly over when you fly over and it shows you the name of the states. No, I'm joking. It doesn't do that. But anyway, that's like one of those games. Anyway, but if you do fly, you look on a map, you see that our states from Mississippi on that way are bigger, right? Versus you guys are like condensed. And then you guys, it's easier for people to jump around to different locations and games and stuff. For us, we got to pack a lunch if we're going to go like from one location to another. So are you guys not that like spread out on that side of the, like for me, I'm in LA, right? So, and I didn't even know about you until Solo told me about you. So are we missing a big chunk of the paintball population?
So on the scenario side of the house, yeah, it is a bit concentrated, admittedly, because Panda and I are both working off of a lot of our personal connections within the community to help spread this. And we're hoping from that for all these folks that travel all these other places, it'll start spreading out a bit as well. And then obviously we've had contacts, folks reach out to us for just information on the scenario program.
Okay.
But I know Ross, on the other hand, he can talk about us signing a sizable team out on the West Coast this year. If you want.
Yeah. So we've got we've actually got a fair amount of presence in California. So I've actually gotten to see, like a fair amount of our sales and everything. There's a fair amount on the West Coast. Not necessarily all the teams that are buying from us, but people that are buying our product and using it and coming back for more.
Nice.
And going out in that territory, there's a couple big names that you're going up against. So it's kind of nice to see that you're picking apart and getting some of those guys to come over and give you a try.
We've got HK out here. We've got Raza out here. We've got who else is there another? Did I miss somebody else? HK Raza. Oh, we got Giant Tactical. They've got their own stuff too. And you're making headway without even being here. That's fantastic.
Yeah, we're definitely punching up in the industry, so to speak. But I think that's something that's helping us because once people get us, then it's not like people can't get enough. As you can see by a lot of things, they're sold out. But yes, we just signed for this year a pro team on the NXL circuit, Seattle Thunder.
Okay.
So I've been talking with them for a while. They're an awesome camp. They've got a lot of history in the sport. A lot of those guys have been playing for quite a while. Corey Field, who's the big name of Thunder. I actually lived in Oregon for a little while. I lived like 15 minutes away from where they were playing, and I had nowhere else to play. And I was like, well, hell yeah, I'm going to go over to the Thunder, to the field that Thunder plays out of, and of course I'm going to go over there. So Corey's awesome. He's a good friend of mine.
Nice.
And I've been kind of poking at him a little while to be like, hey, when can I get you in Dyzana? When can I get you in Dyzana? And we finally were able to make it work. And so we're really happy to have them. And so we've seen a pretty big uptick in Northwest teams that are interested in us and coming out to us. So we're signing a couple more onto that. And that's been great for us too. And then also Patty Gleason, who's a solid player. He's super athletic. He runs all of his own. He's got his own kind of training program, and it's called Off the Leash. So we partnered with him as well to offer the Tribe or Die sponsored program as well. So for people that are looking to kind of up their fitness, they really want to take paintball seriously, which a lot of people do. Even if it is just a hobby for them, they want to perform at the best possible level that they can. And so Patty comes up with fitness training programs that really kind of. I did one personally a while ago, and it kicked my ass.
Nice.
He comes up with some great stuff. So yeah, if you're interested in that, if anyone wants to check that out, Tribe or Die, hit me up. Hit Patty Gleason up at Off the Leash Athletics. That's been a great partnership as well.
Very cool. Listen, Thomas Taylor's in Oregon, right? Do you know Thomas?
I've not met him personally, but yeah, I know he's up there.
So hit him up, use my name like a credit card, right? And because he was on my show last night, and just tell him that you got some amazing products here, and that then you'd be hitting Washington, and then Oregon and California, and then there you go. But you got like monopoly on what is it, on that monopoly? You know, we start putting Park Place in the houses in the building and the like. You've got like that taken care of. So yeah,
Yep.
I think that getting your product in like on big name players. That's usually what it takes. Is like like out here in LA, we have the the Academy Awards, and they have these baskets that they give these people. So like Brad Pitt will go to a thing and he'll get like a Rolex and whatever, all this shit, and he'll give all this stuff to he's supposed to be wearing it, but he'll actually just give it to his assistants, right? But I know that our guys wear this stuff, right? So if you can get this stuff on like Thomas Taylor or maybe even Ryan Greenspan, I don't know, or ship some
that would be the day if I could get Greenspan into anything outside of HK.
No, he's not gonna wear it.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say
he's not gonna wear it, but no, yeah, that's like California or the West Coast. It'd be great to see that. Now, Avid, you guys know Avid Paintball Park out of Oklahoma?
yep. I'll be there in October for Ryan Sexton's game.
There you go. So, I mean, Trey Garrison, he's the big guy there, and I just, if you guys, whatever you need, if you guys need my black book of things, just tell me and I drop my name and let me help you out. So I'm all in. Well, listen, again, just full disclosure, you guys, everybody watching, he saved my life when we were in November. And so I owe him a show, and that's why I'm doing this. So if it seems like I'm stressed, no, I'm just joking. He didn't save my life. But no, I'm doing this because I love you guys. I love the community, and I believe in what you guys are doing. I love the product. I think this is fantastic, and I think this is going to be really successful. And again, like I said, I'm seeing a lot of people in the chat that are usually like it's like pretty much East Coast, Midwest, that kind of stuff. Looks like you've got that covered, and it's fantastic. You're amazing. Okay,
we're okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get to the West Coast.
Hey, listen, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm about to. Ready? Okay, we've got. You know who Tracy Perez is? Have you been watching? No, I have no idea. Okay, she's in our community.
That's the raffle you keep advertising. Yeah,
we're doing a raffle in this weekend in Orlando at Desi's Paintball Park, and basically people are just donating stuff and people are buying raffle tickets. Is it possible I can get a beanie or something or anything that you know what I'm saying? So we can add it and promote you guys. Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay. I have over 500 people watching this, so I'm holding your feet to the. I'm joking.
So say, what if you throw 2 extra zeros? I'm kidding.
Exactly. Yeah. Just so those grandmothers watching. Exactly. Anyway, so listen, that would be fantastic. That way we can promote you guys down there, and we can actually give something away. So will you guys get in touch with me, and we'll make that happen.
We'll talk after this.
Absolutely.
I like
No
it.
doubt.
See that, you guys? Look, that's all for the community. This is what the community's for. It's fantastic. Okay, let's go back here. Tell me if we missed anything on your site. We did the casual performance, the accessories, team shop. These are the people who are like your sponsor, the teams, Seattle Thunder and.
So there you see we've got the if you could do on the team shop, you'll see Seattle Thunder. We're trying to open it up for some of our kind of more. We've thought about trying to open up a team shop for every team that we sponsor. It's so much overhead, it's so much work to try and do that we're not there yet. But some of the bigger names that we have out here, obviously off the leash, there's tons of athletes that are in that program with Patty. Absolutely rocking it. And so he's got his line of products that that we're making for him as well. Dude, I love the gold tooth ones. I mean, this is amazing. This is great.
Awesome and design. It's a great way for fans to support their team and to wear their stuff. I mean, you guys are killing it. This is fantastic. Look at this.
Yep. And I will say, one of the things that I really was excited about when we brought Thunder on is because I know that they do have such a loyal fan base, and it's all the people that are really kind of diehard Thunder fans. They're pretty much like family to them. They're constantly interacting with people that are out there, and they just want to support them any way that they can. So we want to make sure that we're providing them that way to support Thunder as much as they can as well.
I like it.
No, we're really happy to have them for sure.
Okay, you guys. So listen, you can go to their site over here. You can go to their Facebook page over here as well. Hang on a second. You can hit up Panda or Ross. Can they hit you up, or are you like?
No, I'm inaccessible. 100% inaccessible. No.
All right.
No, they can. I get hit up all the time. People shoot me a message directly. That I've got probably anywhere between 10 and 15 message requests at any one time.
Nice.
For people that are hitting me up. So yeah, no, they can hit me up directly. My wife doesn't always like it because I'm always on my phone responding to messages, but yeah, no, they can do that. They can also hit ross@dyzanasports.com, or if you do the VIP contact form, I also get those as well, and the contact forms as well. So
nice. So we got. You can hit up Panda as well, Solo as well, and yeah, just make this happen. You guys, look at you see the prices. This is like, I think there's something wrong here. I'm gonna have to refresh my page or something like that because these things are too low. But wow, congratulations on the gloves and everything like that. This is amazing. All right, closing things. Did we leave anything out? Do you guys want to say, Panda? You finally want to say something?
Oh no, just thank you very much for having us on here. We really appreciate it, and what you're doing for the community is great. Exactly what we're trying to do, help the community out with the products of Dyzana. And honestly, we really are one big family. All the people that work for Dyzana, with Dyzana, ambassadors, players, all of us, we're all one big family. We help each other out as best we can.
I like it. Cool.
I'm going to force Panda into plugging something. The Squeaks tournament, Panda.
Okay, yeah. March 4th, 13th, we have the Squeaks tournament. One of my really good friends in paintball, Steve Squeaks Martin, passed away suddenly before Christmas. And what we're doing now, he had a couple of tournaments around the Philadelphia, New Jersey area. What we're going to do, we are going to create a yearly Savage Squeaks Classic. If you guys want to head over to Facebook, go to Savage Squeaks Classic, and you'll see all the information there. It's a 5-man mechanical tournament. And we are sponsoring 2 kids teams, 18 and under. Our entry is going to be free. All they have to do is pay for paint, but they're going to be out there playing, get tournament experience. And this is all for Squeaks, man. I miss you. I really do, buddy.
Wow. Okay. Ross, what's your closing to the jury? You closing arguments. I'm joking.
No, closing arguments. No, thank you again, Reaper, for having us on here. I really appreciate it. Yeah, when Steven Panda hit me up, they were like, "Hey, you want to do a podcast?" I was like, "Sure, I'll do my hair. I'll get ready for it. That's fine."
Nice.
No, I really appreciate it, and I've been really fortunate to be able to work with Dyzana in the capacity that I have. I like Panda said or Solo said earlier. We have our own jobs. Outside of this, they're working a 9 to 5. I'm working a 9 to 5. That usually ends up going to 6, 7, 8. So, this is really, this is something that's a passion for us, that we want to be involved in and that we want to make the time for. So it's nice to be able to do that. I know personally the long hours are worth it when you can come on here and you can see people that are shooting messages that are saying, love the brand, love the products and everything, that kind of makes it worth it. And so yeah, no, just happy to be here and have the support and the customer base that we do, and just want to keep providing the best for them.
Nice. Well, that's all the time we have. Sorry, Solo. So I'm gonna have to.
No. I talk all
right,
the time.
Steven, what do we got?
I echo the sentiment of these 2 fine gentlemen as well. As far as scenarios go that Dyzana's going to have a presence at, we're going to constantly be sharing out the calendars from the sponsored teams as they become available, so you can see where the different Dyzana teams are going to be throughout the year. Nice. For myself, I'm XO for Bones and Ashes coming up in a couple weeks here down at Black Ops in North Carolina. Then, like I mentioned, Living Legends. And then I'll be down at my next really long distance trip. I'll be at Super Game in Indiana as well, playing on the Renegades for that. And then from that, Oklahoma first weekend of October, and then Endless Legends the weekend after that. So we're going to have a lot of teams going to a lot of different fields throughout the year. So if you see a Dyzana team at any of these events, walk up, check out what they're rocking, ask some questions, how they feel about the product. We stand by it. And then if you and your team on the scenario side are interested, and maybe getting involved with us, contact Panda or I.
I like it. Fantastic. Okay, you guys, listen. I'm gonna put you in the green room. Hang on one second. Eat the chips, whatever you want to do in there, right? And I will see you in a second. Okay, hold on one second. Do that, that, and that. And hey, how was that? Again, you guys know I'm honest. Well, isn't it? Usually it's the liars who say they're honest, but no, I didn't really know anything about these guys. I knew a little bit in November. Solo was kind of hinting about this thing, and then yeah, you learned like I learned tonight about this amazing product, this company, and also you saw all of these people in the chat who are like fanatics. So I'm sold. I think it's fantastic. It's amazing. So fuck. Swarm will be there. What is it? Who's Swarm? Oh, I know Swarm. Anyway, so you guys listen. I'm on my way to Florida tomorrow morning. Polsky and I are taking a plane to go to Florida, and we're going to spend the whole weekend promoting, and we get to promote this new company too. It's fantastic. Thank you guys for donating to Tracy Perez's cause. It's going to be fantastic. But until that, I will actually, we're going to be doing live video there. So we'll see you then. Anyway, I'll shoot you soon. Bye. Bye.